Okay, this video is going to be talking about doing due dates and Quizzes.Next. So Quizzes.Next is a little bit different because it's created through the assignment category. So you'll see here I'm already on assignments. I can start a new quiz or test when I do that. I'm going to start a new quiz or test here. I'm just going to put, since this is from Mr. Gibson, okay, we'll just call it that. It's worth 2 points. Here's where I can add the due date. If you missed that though originally, because it might have let you maybe save that or share that without it being able to put a due date in there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And then I'll show you how to go back and edit it. So it's kind of just like in a normal assignment, but then it's going to kick it over here to this build. So when you're in the build, there is no way to go back and change the due date. So if you're in build, if you click on settings, there's nothing here. This just allows you to adjust the time limit, shuffle questions, do some of those kind of things. Moderate only allows you to change the time for an individual kid, so I can add additional minutes, stuff like that, or just, say no time limit at all. So in order to actually, if I've gotten to this far, once I've gotten to the build menu, if I haven't put the time or the date in, rather, I guess, the date of when the assignment is due, I can't do that here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit return. And I'll show you how to do that. So I got to go back into my assignments. And if this is in a module, you can't do it in modules either. You have to go to assignments. And I'll go find that particular assignment. It should be down here at the bottom. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go edit. Here's where I can change the due date here. Okay, so I can change the due date, or if I want, and this is also where I have to change the points. I can't change that when I'm in build either. So if you, let's say that you thought you were going to have 10 questions and then you ended up having 12, it won't automatically calculate the number of questions that you have. So you'll have to go back into assignments, change the points here. If you still don't see everything you want to see, you can click on this more options button. And then it'll kind of take you back to the due date and how you want. I guess it really doesn't give you a choice of how you want it submitted, because in Quizzes.Next it is this external tool. You can't change that even if you wanted to. But if you want to change points or some of these other things, or like maybe your categories, you can do that. Here's where it should sync to the SIS system. Like I said, there's where you do the due date. The only other thing that I could think of that would make it not go into, wouldn't let you put in a due date is if this wasn't assigned to everyone. But you should still be able to assign it to multiple sections and it should work fine. So hopefully that answers your question as to how to attach a due date to a Quizzes.Next quiz.